Have you ever sat in a mesh chair just wasn't comfortable, wasn't adjustable, there was nothing good about it? Well, in this video, we're gonna be doing a review of the Colamy 5188 office mesh chair. We're gonna first do an unboxing, an assembly, and then I'm gonna give you the lowdown from the top to the bottom, everything on this chair. We're gonna find out if it's worth your money. Oh, and I got coupons too. So without wasting any time, let's get to it. Along the front, Colamy sit at home. We see the chair itself and then some more information on the chair. On the other side, same information and same thing on this side. Nothing much along the top. So I'll go ahead, just open it up. It's kind of loose and there's nothing really to cut there. Only complaint I have about the box, like all the other ones, there's no handle, so it's a pain to lift. Just a piece of cardboard. Then one of the arms here, the other arm here, and this was taped to a piece of string. This piece of string on the outside of the box, so it must have fallen out during shipping, or maybe that's the way they have it. So these are all the little bits and pieces you'll need to build the chair. This is the seat. The backrest, the 5-star base, looks to be like the headrest, the casters, and the piston. And this also comes with the instruction manual to show you how to put it all together, but don't worry, we're going to cover that in this video. So first step is going to be, we'll go ahead and flip the 5-star base upside down so that we can install all the casters. And we'll simply grab one of the casters and just pop it in just like this, push it down. Now we're going to repeat that along all the holes over here. They all go in pretty easy, thankfully. Now we'll go ahead, flip it over. And then we'll insert the gas lift piston. Now we'll just put this away for right now. Building chairs, one of the mistakes I've made the most is placing the arm on the wrong side. Colamy did a great thing here. So if I were to place the arm over here, I would notice it says front right over here. We can also see it says front over here, so this is not going to work. So we can just place it over here. I'm going to extend it. I'll just press this and pull it out. That way it makes it a little bit easier for me to put it over here. Now I'm going to grab screw number 9 and just screw it right over here. I use fingertips first, just to get some threading, and that way I can let go. And I'll go ahead and fill the other screw holes with 9. Now we can always come back and loosen it as we want to, since it is adjustable over here. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten it up for now. Now, if this becomes too tedious, you can always use this included as well, which I'm actually going to do. It makes it a little bit easier to not only grab it, but twist it as well, gives you more strength. Much easier. This little lever gets in the way a little bit of getting to a few of these, but that's okay. Now that was over on the right side. We'll go ahead and repeat that same process over on the left. With the rear of the chair facing you, place it on top of the table with the armrests. And now we're going to grab the backrest of the chair and slide it right into here. And just making sure we line up these screw holes. So now we're gonna grab screw number 8 and we're gonna place it right in the center using just our fingertips for threading. That way we can let go for a second to grab the rest of the screws. Three in total. And this is another one that we can adjust back and forward as we like. Right now, I'm just going to push it all the way back for now. And I'm going to tighten the middle one first. And when you're done, just tighten all three, make sure they're nice and tight. One of the most cumbersome pieces is getting the piston inside of this little teeny tiny hole when you can't even look at it. So what I recommend is just sitting down with it and guiding it so that you can see what you're doing. There you go. Might take a try or two, but you'll get it. And now using screw number 10, we're gonna go ahead and connect back here to the headrest. Just slide it right in here. Now using screw number 10 and this Allen wrench, we're gonna go ahead and screw that in. Let's just get a threading in there first. Maybe a little bit more. And now we'll do the second one as well. That one fell out, but that's okay. We'll get a threading here. Just might as well tighten it. Now we'll screw in the second one again. Nice and tight. All right, so first time sitting in the chair. Okay. Feels good so far. I'm already feeling a little bit of a gust behind me. So that means you sit in it for a while. It's gonna cool your back. It's probably gonna cool your butt as well. So that's a good thing. Now, the seat, the lumbar support, the back, and the neck rest are all made with a mesh material. So this is going to help it breathe a lot more. So there'll be a lot less sweating. And when you're sitting in the seat, your AC kicks on. You'll actually be able to get some air from the back and from the bottom of the chair as well to keep you nice and cool. I chose gray, but you also have the option of choosing black if you'd prefer. The chair feels so far comfortable. I've already raised it 4 clicks on the back. I think it goes up 3 or 4 inches. And the fourth one to me feels the best on my back. Right back here, and it fits nicely. Now, if you were to lift it again, you could drop it all the way down. Then depending on how your back is, so I choose 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the top one, and that's the most comfortable for me. Now back to the adjustment part. The neck, you can either have it right where it is or you can raise it. You have a few extra clicks, but this one you can lift and lower as you want, so you can find it perfect. And you can also adjust it out or upwards like this. So because it's kind of far back, I don't see myself ever really putting my head back unless I'm kind of just laying back to relax. Then that feels good. So just like this. Now laying back and relaxing is another story. So generally when I work, I like to sit with my back facing almost straight forward. It's just more comfortable for me. But sometimes when I want to relax just for a little tiny bit, I want to recline. So as it is, I have it with the mechanism all the way in, locking it. If I were to pull the little switch out, just out like this, then I can recline up to 130 degrees and it feels nice. Now you can do that, or you have 2 places to lock it in, at that 130 degree decline or straight up. So you have 2 options there. If you were to just totally unlock it, you can rock back and forward. Now it's a little loose for me. It's not too bad, but you can tighten and loosen that as well. I almost missed this because it's incredibly hard to find. The book shows it on the side, but it's actually on the front, the tensioner. So you can adjust how tight or how loose your rocking is. So if you want it looser, just lefty loosey. Or if you want it tighter, which is the way I like it, righty tighty, just turn it as much or as little to the right as you like. Kind of want to turn it all the way. Now it's all the way here. Let's see how that feels. So now with the locking mechanism righty-tighty all the way to the right, it feels, whereas before I felt like I had to push myself up to go up, I feel like I can just kind of lock myself here without locking the mechanism, and using my own weight, I'm kind of level where I want to be. And I think that's pretty comfortable. Whereas before, you know, it'll just loose all the way up and push you. Now it's kind of there. So I really like that feature, the fact that I tighten it all the way as much as I want to, all the way up for me, and it's the perfect level. But if you don't like it like that, just loosen it up, find the perfect balance just for you. I'm 5'6", I'm pretty short. I like to have my seat typically at the lowest, and a lot of people don't like that. I like to have my feet touch the ground. If I raise it to the highest on some chairs, I can't really touch the ground. In this one, I feel good. I think I'm all the way towards the bottom. No, actually, I wasn't all the way at the bottom. Now I'm all the way at the bottom, and my feet are a lot more firm on the ground than before, but this is pretty low for a lot of people. So at its lowest right now, from the ground to the top of the chair right here is about 18.5 inches. Raising it, is about 22.5 inches. So 4 inches from all the way down, all the way up. That's kind of nice. The seat from material to material is 20 inches. And from over here to over here, the back of the material to about right over here with a little curvature is about 21.5 inches deep. And the back, I need to remove this tag, is from material to material about 18.5 inches wide. Now from this plastic to this plastic, almost 20 inches. But I'm not really counting that because you don't want that digging into your back. You want the comfort right back here. This also gives you a footrest, so you can just pull it out. And you can just rest like this. Now resting like this is comfortable, but maybe you want to recline as well. You can do that. So the same way, just pull the lever out and you can watch a movie. You can maybe work with a wireless keyboard, VR, however you want to do it. This is actually incredibly comfortable, and I'm not worried I'm going to fall. It feels nice. I really like it. The chair is comfy, and the fact that you can put your feet out like this and recline, it doesn't feel cheap either, so that's pretty nice. You also have options for your arms. Of course, you can raise and lower like this. Then you can turn this around like this. Then you're also able to push forward and back. So those are pretty nice as well. And of course, you can do that on both sides as well. So that's incredibly comfortable. The armrests aren't real hard plastic. It's actually a soft foam. Feels kind of like leather, though it's not leather. It feels pretty nice. The casters are nothing amazing, but they will glide nicely and they seem nice. Nothing out of this world. I do really like the material on this 5-star base. I don't know if it's aluminum or covered aluminum coated, but it feels very nice, very high quality. Again, it feels like it's coated by something. I'm not sure just what, but it feels nice. So I'm gonna edit till this part of the video in this chair. So I'll be sitting in it for quite a few hours. I do wanna let you know before I go real quick, the chair is certified to hold up to 300 pounds. I'm about 250, so I got plenty of way to go. I don't wanna go that way, I wanna go that way. And also is BIFMA certified, so that's nice. So let me go edit and I'll be right back to give you my final decision on this chair. Day number 2 with the chair. So I've sat in it now for a little over a day, maybe almost 2 days, editing, watching some YouTube as well, answering comments, editing. And if it would have been uncomfortable, it would have been uncomfortable during that time. Never once was it uncomfortable. I had my AC unit, one of my little tiny AC guys, blowing air behind me, and it felt great. I wanted to get the exact experience that anyone might get from the back, and it felt great from the bottom as well. So you're not going to sweat whatsoever in this chair. I like the fact that I was able to push the armrest to the perfect level so that I can slide underneath my desk, and everything was as close as I wanted it. I actually look forward to that in every single chair I review, and not every single chair does that. The other cool thing that not every chair does is allows me to sit with my legs crisscrossed. Now, this isn't for everybody. A lot of people don't like to sit like this, but there are quite a few of us that do like to sit like this as well. Because you can extend your footrest, you can actually recline and everything. It gives us, people that sit like this, another opportunity. So maybe you don't want to sit like this right now. You can just put your feet down a little bit more and you have another level. So extra comfort, I like that a lot. And the fact that you can just slide this out to anywhere, any kind of position you like. You don't need to fully extend it. Makes it great for shorter people and taller people as well. So the 5188 from Colamy, every single way I've been able to test it so far has been amazing. I've reviewed other chairs with mesh, and so far this has been the best because of the lower lumbar. The other chairs, they were not adjustable. This one, I can adjust up and I can adjust down, so it fits me just right. The other cool thing is the price, especially compared to the other chairs I've reviewed. The price on this one is actually incredibly low, and down below I have coupon codes for you as well that are actually stackable. So don't forget to check down below for the coupon code so you can buy your own chair. So this is Iggy with ThisBytesForYou doing a review on the Colamy 5188 ergonomic mesh office chair. I highly recommend this chair. Iggy with ThisBytesForYou out. See you guys.